Hey everyone, TechTips92 here again. I just want to show you a quick video on how to use this program that I found on a friend's website called WinToFlash in order to make your USB bootable so that you can, for example, install Windows on a netbook. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to need the program WinToFlash. As you can see, I already have it downloaded here just to speed up the video. But you're going to go to the internet. You're going to type in www.win2flash.com. I'll include the link in the video in the description box in the video. Depending on where you are, you're going to want to click whatever is closest to you. So for me, it's the USA one. Next, you're going to want to go over to the download section over here. The one that you're actually going to want is the FTP one. So we're going to click on this one. You can see the download is going to start in a few seconds here. And any second now we should see the little download popping up down here in the bottom left corner. If you're on Internet Explorer, it's probably going to pop up here with a little pop-up saying that something wants to download. If you have pop-ups blocked from a website, you may have the little notice up here saying that a pop-up is blocked. There we go. Now, because I already have this downloaded, I'm just going to go straight to my desktop, which is where I saved it. You're actually going to need to extract the files, so just extract the files to a folder. I call the folder WinToFlash, but you can call it whatever you want. The actual program is down here, the application WinToFlash. Now again, I don't take any credit for creating this program or having really anything to do with this program. It's just a program that I found while I was browsing the internet one day. So I thought that it would be helpful for other people, because I know a lot of people have netbooks and they're not happy with the Windows 7 starter or whatever it is that they have on their netbooks. When you open WinToFlash, it's going to open up in a wizard type of interface. So you're going to click next. You can read it if you want. You're going to accept the user license agreement. If you have a license, if you wanted to prefer the paid version of this, which will include no ads, then you can go ahead and do that. If not, just click next. As you can see here, an ad is going to load because we didn't pay, or at least I didn't pay for the free for the version that they want me to pay for. And hit next again, and you can see here, Windows Setup Transfer Wizard, which is going to set up your USB drive. You can set it to always start in wizard mode if you want, or if you're a more advanced user, you can do that. But for now, we're just going to go start in the wizard mode. You can see here that if I go here to my libraries, or you can go to your computer, same thing. Here, let me just show you from my computer. You can see here that I have my external hard drive right here. That's where I have my ISO of Windows saved. Now here's the thing, you can either use an ISO or you can use an actual you can use an actual Windows DVD, depending on which one you have. I'm not going to be posting a link to a Windows ISO because it's readily accessible. Plus, I don't think YouTube would be too happy with me if I did that. So anyway, as you can see here, I have a bunch of stuff in here. My Windows folder, I have Windows XP, not in its ISO form, but I also have Windows 7 that is in its ISO form. Both Ultimate and Professional. For now, we're just going to use Ultimate just because it's right here. So if you can see where that is in my external hard drive. You're going to have to take a look at what letters your drives are. So my external drive is F. So Windows file paths, and I'm going to have to go to computer, my hard drive, my Windows folder, Windows 7, Windows 7 Ultimate, Windows 7 Ultimate. My USB, as you can see here, is this one, which is removable disk I. As you can see, I already have this done here, but I'm going to do it again just so you can see. And I already forgot what letter it was. It's I. Okay. Computer, removable disk I, press OK, and then we're going up to next. Oh, incorrect source. Here we'll try the Windows XP one. There we go. Okay, so correction to what I said earlier, you actually can't use the ISO. You need to run the ISO on, let's say, like a virtual drive, and that should be able to get you running. If you want to see how to use a virtual drive, I'll show you that in a later video. So you're going to want to accept the license agreement. This will format your USB, so if you don't want that to happen, then you can stop here and change your USB or just back up the information on your USB. But for here, we're going to continue, so we're going to hit OK. And again, an advertisement is going to pop up here because this is not the paid version. And I guess everybody needs to make some money, so if this is how they're going to make theirs, that's fine. I'm not going to complain as long as the software works. This is going to take a while, so I am going to pause the video, and I'll come back when the formatting is just about done. Alright, so as you can see here, the download or install finally finished, and you're going to hit next, and then you're done. And basically, you can go ahead and check right now. Go to your computer and go to your USB, and you can see right here that the it looks just like this. Now I know that this doesn't look like a conventional Windows install, but if you go in here, you can even see like the System32 folder and the components in 1386 folder, just like you would see if you explored a Windows DVD. One thing you're going to notice about this when you boot it is it doesn't just boot like a conventional DVD or CD would for when you're installing, let's say, Windows XP or Windows 7 from a disk. It's actually going to give you kind of a menu option, and there are steps to follow. And I mean, they're very simple. They're labeled 1 and 2. You just do the first one first, which essentially installs it almost in a as if you were installing an operating system for the first time. The second one actually runs it properly, because if you try to run it without running the second step, I'm not exactly entirely sure what the second step does, but if you don't run the second step, the operating system doesn't boot properly, and it'll say that there's no boot device, and it'll just screw up in a bunch of different ways. So just run step 1 and then run step 2. And you'll be able to see that. There's more about that in the README file included in the WinToFlash in the help file, and that should be able to help you with that. Now, I will be making a video soon about using a virtual drive to do a bunch of different things, but for now, hopefully you just try and use a DVD or disk with the operating system on it to get the files from, or use, if you already know how, use a virtual DVD drive to get the files off of an ISO. That's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.